Just letting you know, I'm getting married today.
What? Someone actually wants to marry you?
It's not exactly sudden news. I mentioned it months ago.
As if anyone would believe that.
What's that supposed to mean? I told you I've been dating someone. I even told you we were engaged.
You barely even go out. How would you meet anyone?
I've told you several times about him. You just never listened.
I thought it was all lies. Just some desperate fantasy from a plain Jane who can't get a date.
You really thought I'd make something like this up?
Of course I did. You've never even had a boyfriend before.
Seriously? That's what you thought?
That's why I didn't go to any of the engagement meetings or family introductions. But wow, I can't believe it was actually true. I'm shocked someone would actually marry you. Congratulations, I guess.
You could have just asked me directly instead of assuming everything.
Why would I waste my time? You never do anything interesting.
I have mixed feelings about this, but at least you finally believe me. Would you like to meet him?
No thanks, I'll pass. Your husband must be some boring nobody, just like you. What a waste of time.
Excuse me?
What? Did I hurt your feelings? You know it's true.
You always do this, every single time.
Don't get mad just because I'm telling the truth. You've always been plain and antisocial. You barely wear makeup. You're not cute at all. Any guy who'd marry someone like you must be even more boring.
I'm used to you looking down on me, but I won't let you insult him. That's so rude.
Oh, defending your mystery man? That's new.
He's not a mystery. You just never bothered to know anything about him.
Wow, my usually quiet sister is actually angry. I guess even an ugly guy looks handsome through love-struck eyes, huh?
You don't even know what he looks like.
I don't need to. I can imagine.
He's a wonderful person. He's kind and someone I really respect.
Kind to you, maybe. Probably because he couldn't do any better.
You don't know anything about him.
Of course he's nice to you. You're probably the only woman who'd give him the time of day. Ugly guys have it even harder than plain girls when it comes to marriage.
I told you to stop insulting him. He's a doctor who saves lives every day. He's kind to everyone, and he's truly amazing.
Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean a doctor? Your husband is a doctor?
Yes, that's right.
You're joking. This has to be a joke. What? How did someone like you manage to marry a doctor? Doctors are supposed to be smart and make good money. Someone like that actually agreed to marry you?
He said he feels comfortable being with me. Since he's always busy with work, I just want to make his time at home as relaxing as possible.
There has to be something wrong with him. No way, that can't be true. A doctor could have any woman he wants. Why would someone like that choose my plain antisocial sister?
Well, he chose me. I've told you about the marriage now. Just don't insult him anymore.
This doesn't make any sense.
I don't need your approval. I just thought you should know.
I need to think about this.
Hey, I submitted the marriage registration.
Really? That fast?
Of course, I wouldn't want to keep my bride waiting.
Thank you, Kevin. I look forward to being your wife.
And I look forward to being your husband.
It feels a bit surreal. We're actually married now.
The happiest day of my life.
Should we celebrate our marriage registration today? I can cook dinner and wait for you at my place when you're done with work.
That sounds wonderful. But I'd love to, but I'm sorry. We just got an emergency patient. I hate to do this on our wedding day, but I probably won't make it home tonight.
Oh, I see.
I feel terrible about this.
Is it serious?
I'm really sorry.
No, it can't be helped. We can celebrate another time.
You're always so understanding. Next time we celebrate, I'll cook for you.
You don't have to make it up to me.
But I want to. You deserve it.
Looking forward to it. So, you'll be working until morning, right? Should we cancel tomorrow's apartment hunting too? You'll probably be tired.
You really think of everything. That would help, but are you sure? We need to find our new place soon now that we're married.
We shouldn't look at apartments if you're exhausted. There's no need to rush. As your wife, we'll have plenty of time together. Let's go when you have a day off.
I don't deserve you, Sarah. Thank you for being so understanding about my work.
It's part of who you are. I love how dedicated you are to your job.
Actually, I found a few promising properties. Want to check them out on my next day off?
Really? You found time to look? That makes me so happy.
Anything for you. Just want to start living together with you soon. Well, I should get back to work now.
Take care of your patient. Okay, do your best, but don't push yourself too hard.
I'll message you when I can.
I'll be here.
Hey, Sarah, long time no see. How's married life with your doctor husband?
Why the sudden interest?
Can't I ask about my sister's marriage?
That's new for you.
Come on, tell me how it's going.
It's fine. Nothing unusual. Everything's going smoothly.
Really? Everything's smooth? Ha! Stop lying! You're newlyweds, but you're not even living together yet. Must be sad being in a long-distance marriage.
We're working on that.
Are you really?
What can I do? He's busy with work. But how do you even know we're still living separately?
Oh, I have my ways.
What does that mean?
I can't tell you yet, but you'll find out why soon enough.
Why are you being so cryptic?
Just looking out for my big sister.
Since when?
You'll see.
That's frustrating. If I'm going to find out soon anyway, why not just tell me now?
Where's the fun in that? Well, good luck with your sad, separate lives, Sarah.
Why do you sound so happy about this?
No reason.
You're acting strange.
Just wait and see.
Kevin, are you there? I know you're probably busy with work, but I really need to talk to you. Hey, can you come over to my place after work today? I want to talk about our new place. We still haven't gone to see any apartments since then, and we barely meet anymore. Even your message responses are slow lately. I'm starting to feel a bit lonely. I've been checking those properties you mentioned, but I can't seem to find them. Sorry, forget I said that. I know how busy doctors are. I just miss you. It's been 3 weeks since I last saw you. Even a quick coffee would be nice. Sorry for sending such a needy message. I know you're working hard. Thanks for working so hard every day. I'll wait for your reply. Just let me know you're okay when you can. Even just a quick message. Kevin? Are you getting my messages? Please, just let me know you're all right.
You're still living separately from him, aren't you? Actually, you haven't made any progress on finding a place, and you can't even meet him, right?
Why do you sound so pleased about that?
Just checking on my dear sister.
How do you know all this? And yes, we can't meet. He won't even answer my calls lately.
Poor big sister, being ignored by her husband.
This isn't like him.
Yikes! Maybe he's gotten tired of you?
What do you know?
More than you think.
I can't think of anything I did wrong. I'm actually worried he might be in some kind of trouble since I can't reach him at all. If you know something about him, please tell me.
Oh, he's not in any trouble. Well, I suppose it's time to tell you. After all, I'm Kevin's wife now.
What?
You read that right. Ta-da! Actually, I married Kevin. Your doctor husband is mine now.
What? Hey, don't make weird jokes.
Not joking at all, Sarah. This is why he's been ignoring you. He's been with me.
Stop this right now.
Why should I? It's true. This is what happens when someone like you gets too lucky. Kevin signed divorce papers with you and then registered our marriage at the same time.
What?
Shocked. You should be. The doctor making $200,000 a year is mine now. I'm the winner here.
$200,000?
Oh, you didn't even know that? Wow, don't tell me you didn't even know his salary. And you were his wife. Well, ex-wife now.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? Why is he married to you? And I've never heard anything about that salary.
Because you never asked. You were too boring to even care about money. When I found out your boring husband was a doctor, smart and rich too, I just had to steal him. It made me so angry to think of you being happy with such a great husband.
What?
I couldn't stand it! Though, since he was willing to marry you, I wasn't expecting much in the looks department. But Mom told me he was incredibly handsome, so she gave me his contact info and I went for it.
Went for it? What were you thinking, going after your sister's husband?
I was only thinking about my own happiness. I don't feel guilty at all about stealing him from you.
You've always been good at making me angry, ever since we were kids. You've looked down on me and treated me like dirt, thinking you could do anything to me.
You made it so easy. It's your fault for being the kind of big sister that even your little sister looks down on. It made me so mad to see you marry above your station. You deserve to look miserable.
You really don't feel bad about this at all, do you?
Why should I? If you want an apology, I'll give you one. Sorry for stealing your elite husband making $200,000 a year. But he's my husband now.
Oh, he's on TV right now.
Already? My handsome doctor husband. My husband is so famous. If he's on TV, he must be some kind of medical expert. Kevin is so handsome, too. What if this leads to a showbiz career? He could probably write a best-selling medical book.
You might want to look closer at the TV. I think the only book he could write would be a confession. Maybe titled Confessions of a Con Artist Who Stole $1 Million.
What?
Watch carefully. He's not there as an expert. He's the one being reported on. The news headline says, "Marriage Scammer Arrested."
Marriage scammer?
Now who's the winner? It looks like he was caught in a sting operation when he tried to get money from another woman he'd scammed. The police were waiting for him. They're saying the total amount he's stolen is around $1 million.
No, there must be some mistake. Wait, what are you talking about? Kevin can't be arrested for marriage fraud. He's a doctor making $200,000 a year. Maybe it's just someone who looks like him with the same name.
Look at the TV. That's him, isn't it? With the same face and name, it has to be him. I just found out he's a marriage scammer too. If you don't believe me, look up the news online.
This can't be happening. What? What is this? It's already all over the news sites. That's definitely Kevin.
Funny how fast news travels. I guess he used his real name for the scams. I've heard that mixing in some truth makes it easier to deceive people.
But he showed me his doctor's ID.
Probably fake.
How can you be so calm? Your husband turned out to be a marriage scammer.
Ex-husband, remember? That's what you said. He's not my husband anymore, so it doesn't really matter to me. I can stay calm.
Oh!
But you're the one who married him, having your husband arrested for marriage fraud on the same day? So, how does it feel?
This isn't happening. My mind is completely blank. I don't know what to think. I didn't know about any of this. I only married him because I thought he was a doctor making $200,000.
Well, about that salary, if he's a scammer, that means both the doctor part and the $200,000 salary were lies. By the way, that's my salary. I'd appreciate it if people wouldn't go around claiming my income as their own.
Wait, you make $200,000 a year?
Surprised? Yes, I do. Though you probably don't care since you've been busy mocking me, but I'm actually a director at a major corporation.
What? You're such a high-powered executive?
After being told countless times by you that I'd never get married, I worked really hard to get into a top university and then into a big company. I wanted to make sure I could support myself, so I threw myself into work every day.
But you're so plain. I knew you worked for a big company, but I thought you were too plain and antisocial to ever get promoted.
Looks don't matter at work. It's all about results. And while I might be antisocial in my private life, I'm actually quite different at work. It's like a switch flips, and I can be pretty outgoing with my colleagues when it comes to business.
Is that so?
That's actually how I met Kevin. A business contact told me that a friend of a friend wanted to meet me. Looking back now, he probably approached me after finding out how much I make.
So you're a victim too?
But he never took any money from me or stole anything. He seemed to be genuinely dating me. I guess he was still in the feeding the fish phase. He probably planned to take all my assets after marriage. Fortunately, I didn't lose anything. What about you? Did he take anything?
Not yet. I only succeeded in stealing him a few weeks ago.
And then got married today, right?
Yes. He said he would submit the marriage registration for me today because he happened to have the day off. What should I do? If he hasn't submitted it to the city hall yet, maybe I'm safe? Maybe I'm not actually married to a scammer?
You should hurry and check at City Hall.
I'll go right now! Sarah, what should I do? I checked at City Hall and the marriage registration was already submitted. It's been processed.
So, you're officially married now.
This can't be happening.
Karma works in mysterious ways.
The clerk showed me the timestamp. He submitted it this morning.
Right before getting arrested, I assume.
Apparently, after submitting our marriage registration, he went to meet another woman he was scamming. That's when he got caught trying to take money from her. The police just called me asking, "Are you Kevin's wife?" They want to talk to me as a person of interest.
Of course they do.
What do I tell them?
You should go to the police station right away. You need to explain that although you're his wife, you weren't involved.
But how do I explain everything? Will they believe that explanation? That I just stole him from my sister and didn't know anything? Will that be enough to keep me from getting involved?
You'll have to tell them the whole truth.
Even about stealing him from you?
Especially that part. You'll probably be questioned quite a bit at the police station. But since you really weren't involved in the scam, just be straightforward. Given this situation, I wonder if the police will contact me too. Do they consider ex-wives as persons of interest?
About that. You're probably fine, because it looks like you were never actually married to Kevin.
What?
I saw his records. When I checked his family registry at City Hall, there was no record of him being married to you. They said divorce records would show up there too.
So he only pretended to submit our marriage registration? I guess he was planning to pretend to be married to me and then take my money. But I didn't lose anything, and I don't have a divorce on my record. Huh, talk about lucky.
Lucky? Lucky? Well, it's the worst for me. I was so happy about stealing him, and then he gets arrested the same day. And since there's no divorce record, I can't even prove I stole him from you. What if they think I was his accomplice?
That's what you're worried about?
What else would I be worried about?
Maybe the fact that you're legally married to a criminal?
I need to get to the police station.
All you can do is tell them the truth about being uninvolved.
Will you come with me?
No.
Please?
It'll be tough, but good luck.
Some sister you are.
Says the sister who stole my husband.
Somehow, I managed to explain that I wasn't involved.
That's good. I was a bit worried, so I'm glad you're okay.
Don't pretend to care now.
You're still my sister.
There's nothing good about this. My husband is still a criminal. What am I supposed to do now?
Have you looked into divorce options?
Can you even divorce someone who's in jail?
I wonder if you can get divorced quickly in cases like this.
I already checked everything. I looked it up and apparently not. They say you can't get divorced just because of an arrest. It's like a regular divorce. Both parties need to agree.
So you'll have to visit him in prison with divorce papers?
I just went to see him, and he said he doesn't want a divorce.
What?
He's enjoying this. He says he's almost certainly going to prison, and he told me you can take care of me when I get out. Looks like he planned this all along. He only married me as insurance for when he got arrested.
And you fell right into his trap.
This isn't funny.
Wow, what a calculating scammer. I guess that's how he managed to steal $1 million through marriage fraud.
Stop stating the obvious and help me!
Sarah, please, help me. Help your little sister figure out how to get divorced. There's nothing I can do about that. Actually, I don't want to get involved at all.
What? After everything we've been through?
A con man ex and a sister who stole him. I never want to deal with either of you again.
But because I stole him, you didn't become a victim. In a way, I'm kind of your savior.
Interesting way to look at it. I suppose you could look at it that way. So, I'll forgive your years of disrespect.
Huh?
All that resentment from you looking down on me since we were kids? I'll let it all go.
That's not what I meant. No, you can keep resenting me. Just please help me.
Sorry, no can do. Good luck getting divorced. Since it's like a regular divorce, I guess you'll need to negotiate. Hopefully you can get divorced before he gets out of prison.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Maybe a little.
I said I was sorry.
No, you didn't actually.
Please, I need help.
Goodbye, Amy.
Wait!
Kevin did receive a prison sentence. Amy keeps visiting him in prison to beg for a divorce, but he consistently refuses. He tells her, "I'll be unemployed when I get out of prison. You better take good care of me." And because Amy visits so frequently, rumors have started spreading about how she must have been his accomplice after all. She's probably hiding the stolen money. How despicable. I hear she's becoming increasingly isolated.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.